right, everybody. Keep chill. Keep chill. Keep chill. I put you in here. Just a minute. Oh, daunting task ahead of us. Very daunting task. I'm not gonna get it all done. No way in hell I get this all done. Okay? No way. But today, if you can even hear what I'm saying, because the mic isn't anywhere pointed near me, and that would be super professional of me to start doing. Welcome. If you guys are watching this VOD, we're just vibing. So if this is something you like, congrats. There's more of this to come, but right now this is kind of a spur of the moment thing. I have some stuff I have to record later tonight, but I wanted to get this done and hang out with everybody while we were all still awake. Something cool happened yesterday. For those you did not get to see. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me make a Twitter post first. I should get my tweets out. Let people know that we're doing a little party here. Maybe I'll get one of these guys here going. Stream elements. Let's see here. Let's see. First and foremost, change that around. We've got this here. Gotta check my my stuff here because I have my TCG overlay. But that number has not been upgraded in a long time. I have not even actually had that up for a while. So let's change that. This number is now at 1989 where we're at. Our total subscribers. So this I would like to go away. All right. The real question is that when I flip my camera down, are you going to be able to see everything okay? I think the answer is going to be yes, but I would like to make sure. Text should probably be white. Because it's going to be over a black background. I could probably make this. You can see it a little bit better now. I'm definitely going to need it to be at a higher. Oops, let's just say 2. That's fine. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let me change first and foremost. Before we do this, I got to get a tweet out. Give me 1 sec here. Keep forgetting to tweet. Keep forgetting to do a lot of things here, actually. Let's see. Oh, the freaking Age Open is happening right now. Ain't nobody gonna be coming in here. Oops, that's not what I don't. I don't want that. I want this. right. We just need 11 more subscribers till we hit 2K. Yo, what's up, Nathan? How are you? Pretty late in the night for you, isn't it? Or are you just getting up? Okay, it's early. That'll be fine. If nobody sees it, nobody sees it. I got back into Fab after 3 years off. Back 2 months ago, played my first skirmish yesterday. Oh, there you go. Yeah, how was your skirmish? Would have been happy with 1-4, but expected 0-5. 3-2. Let's fucking go. QSP. QSP. Quick EP. As Dice Commander likes to say. Quick EP. Hell yeah. That's so cool. That is so friggin' cool. That's good. I mean, you at least, you know, you still have a lot of that information, so you are making sure to utilize it all there, and you didn't lose any of that after being off Fab for 3 years. But you also probably got a lot of that muscle memory back in that 2 months that you were there too, so. Calling champion on Blaze and then Vincent main, yeah. And a lot of times it's just like people who are more skilled into a hero or even a class tend to be like, those are the people you lose to. I remember, I think it was, what was it? I think my first skirmish was 2 years ago, something like that. And I went with Prism. And I was like, well, this is my first opportunity to see what Prism's like. It was my first time playing Prism. And I got in there and I was like, well, general BS like shenanigans, it should be fine. I think I also went 3-2 after my first time playing her. I went 2 wins, 1 loss, 1 win, final loss. I went 3-2. So that was pretty cool. I was pretty excited about that. And like, I think like both the games I lost were to like professional players. So I was like, that makes a lot more sense that happens. But yeah, I'm telling you, Talishar is a great resource for that. So I do not doubt it. I believe that was a good call. You're able to do all that. Real quick though, before we move on to our sorting, I wanted to show you guys something. I got a mat over the weekend. This thing, crazy cool, right? Super cool mat that I got over the weekend. This mat is actually done by a Magic the Gathering artist. This is not a Magic the Gathering card, but this is a Magic the Gathering artist, and I even got it signed by her, by Crystal. She just recently got into Magic the Gathering art over the past like couple of sets, and has been doing like crazy cool monster art for a while now. So very cool to see that. So I'm excited to use this mat in the future for whatever I plan to use it for. I know I have it signed, which is really cool. Remember seeing your videos from when you were getting into Fab? Yeah, absolutely, dude. I mean, I'm still fairly new. I think I've only been playing... I guess I've only really been playing Fab since technically Dynasty. So September of 2022. Is that right? Sounds about right to me. So September of 22 is when I started. Coming up on my 3-year anniversary, or my 2-year anniversary. And now look at me. We're almost at 2K. Hype as hell. So I'm excited about all that. Let me change my camera angle over real quick. Am I taking myself out for my 2-year anniversary? I don't know. I mean, we certainly don't make enough money on YouTube to be like a let's go splurge kind of concept. I mean, I might celebrate. Honestly, I'm probably celebrating 2K a lot more than I'm celebrating 2 years. If I'm just doing 1,000 subscribers, or at least like doubling that, because it was a lot for a while. So, Chris, oh, I miss you guys. I miss you guys so much. Dude. I'm telling you, I'm gonna try my darndest to try and get down there for Chicago. I'd like to at least get a night of Fab in with you guys. That would be rad. But make sure to tell everybody I said hi. Yeah, sick. Okay, I would hope so. It's right in your backyard, pretty much. So that's good. I'll definitely have to. I'll do my darndest to make it out there. Plane tickets aren't terribly expensive right now, like under 300 or something for a round trip. So I'm not too worried, but it's just about having the PTO. I need to make sure I have that. But yeah, no, I think like 2K is probably going to be like the closest thing that I'm celebrating more than anything. Because 2023, yeah. 2023, I wanted to hit 1K subscribers by my birthday, which was on the 2nd of December. But now we've surpassed that, and we've gotten 1,000 subscribers faster than that. So it's only gonna, what is that? What do they call that? Incrementally get more and more subscribers as we go on. But 2K is going to be really, really cool. Super excited. But I don't know what I'm going to celebrate. Well, we're going to do a giveaway, that's for sure. But I'm sure I'll take myself out. We'll figure something else going on. I'm going to move my camera down though real quick. So give me 1 sec. I'm going to be able to go ahead and get this over so that way we can show off my, not show off, but get this on a top-down angle, so that way I can comfortably, come on, there we go, this. Prize packs you can open an Apex Brome Burger? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I'm currently in Mountain Time, Chris, so I'm about an hour behind you. It's about 4 o'clock where I am, compared to the 5 o'clock. So, all right, I think looks about right. Looks about right. I'm gonna take off my webcam here, though. Move some stuff over here. Hold on. Some like junk and stuff over here that I don't want to have on camera if I can help it. It's a little bit better. I need to move this back just a smidge, I think. That's better. Okay, because we're gonna do some organizing and stuff, so it's gonna be bit better that I do this here. Let me also move my stuff. Let's move this up here. Move you up here. Maybe even make you guys bigger. to make this bigger. I guess that didn't do exactly what I wanted it to do. Hold on. Oh, that changes it. Let's see. Dynamic font size. That's what I want. Let's see. Does it look better? Yeah, that's pretty good. Cool. Alrighty. Cool. So we'll have that up there. We got our Find Notes collection thing down here. Where do we put this down here? Corner. Nice. Cool. All right. We're gonna hold off on that. Could be the beginning of my Brian R. cardio and scab skins of my old Majestics. Please don't Blitz. Well, luckily, if it LL's out of Blitz, I'm sure eventually at some point there's going to be a Blitz Living Legend system. Like a Blitz Living Legend stuff. Kane, oh my god. Welcome on in. Thanks for subbing. Thank you, Kane. Maybe we move this number up a lot quicker, huh? Let me see. I gotta keep track. Do we have a... I wish we had like a live... YouTube subscriber tracker. How do we do that? Live YouTube sub count. Real-time YouTube sub counter. Ashton Wings. TCG. That's me. Well, we definitely have more than that. So unless this is not accurate... Alright, well, we're going to use... I have a second deck on the side for when all my Dory cards are in CC form. Local armories blitz and need a bit more... I see. You should just play something that ruins armor. Play out stay. You'd probably play Ranger. Coming in for like 14 dominate on Azalea is pretty nasty. Alright, let me just doubly check here. I wonder if these are like blank accounts then. I mean, we're gonna do some organizing here in a sec. Don't you worry. Ranger would be pretty good, I would say. I think Ranger's in a pretty good spot, honestly. Yeah, I guess you could just play a different brute then, like KO. Okay, let me see here. I am going to... go to Social Blade and see. Zug. Live subscriber counts. Yeah, I guess that's at 1980. Interesting. Okay. So my analytics say I'm at 1989 subscribers, but I have 1980 according to their thing. So we're just going to go off of what YouTube tells me. So YouTube tells me we have 1989 right now. So still 11 more. And then we're going to get there. So I'll just keep those up while we wait. And then if anything were to come and happen, then so be it. But hopefully everybody can hear the music. We're going to start organizing. So you guys are, first off, let me be the person to tell you that if you feel like you don't have bulk, or that you are like, oh, I have no way to play this game, it's so expensive to get into it, I have no way to even try it out and play, first and foremost, there are armory decks. Always go check out the armory decks if you're trying to play CC. Then there's, of course, the Blitz decks. You can buy Blitz decks. You can buy them in the long box form that they have now for Part the Mistveil and Rosetta, or you can buy them individually, like with the things from Heavy Hitters or from Outsiders or Monarch or any of those. But the best thing you can do, if you're really trying to get your feet drenched in the waters of Flesh and Blood, go ask some of your locals or even your LGS if they want to part with their bulk. Because that's what happens when you get something that I personally can't even show you, because I can't swing my camera around that far. But I think today I went into, or yesterday I was at a convention, and at this convention I was told by that there was some bulk that my one of my buddies who TOs the event, some of the events here in Colorado, he's like, hey, I have some bulk for you. He knows I'm a bulk goblin, and so he ends up getting my info, and he tells me yesterday that we have bulk, which is great. But I expected like a couple boxes of bulk, right? A few new players coming to AF this summer. Our crew has been great just about donating them bulk of their collections. Also, stores are the same. Absolutely, dude. You're right. You're right. I mean, I think there was a point in which I was trying to get a whole bunch of stuff for like Lexi at the time, and Roscoe was just like, "Yo, I have a whole bunch of bulk. Like, do you want to just look through it?" Like, bulk is so great for new players, and more importantly, most people are just looking to get rid of it. I thought I was only going to get like a couple of like boxes, like, right, just like boxes, right? I thought I was just going to get a couple boxes of bulk, and it was probably going to be Part the Mistveil because I expected it to be that because you know, new sets doing pretty well and so on and so forth. I got there and I got him a coffee because it was very, very nice of him to reach out to me and tell me, hey, I have bulk for you. You can come by and grab it. And I said, hell yeah, thank you so much. I'll definitely go ahead and do this for you. So I did that. I was like, okay, cool. Let's go ahead. Let's check it out. Let's see. I have just a bit so we get everything in frame. Sweet. I received probably about 30,000 cards, if not more, today. 30,000 plus cards today for the low price of a venti caramel macchiato. That was it. That was it. I, out of my own generosity, got him a coffee because I was like, thank you for reaching out to me and letting me know about this. I got about 30,000 plus cards for a freaking the same price, like $7. And that coffee thing was my idea, right? He didn't ask for me to go get him a coffee in exchange for this. Yeah, and we got Starbucks, right? So it was great. It is really, really good. I was very, very, very happy with this. And so I haven't even looked through it all yet. That's the thing, is I haven't even looked through it all yet. What I want to do today is I want to get through everything that I have already set aside in these 5,000 count boxes and organize that first. That way I have a spot. But part of me also just wants to organize the stuff that I just got in, so that way it will already be in a spot for me to, you know, get everything done. The downfall is that I need probably another 5,000, if not 5,000 count boxes. Again, I bought 2 when I went to the store to go pick up this bulk, and I was like, I'll only need 2. There's no way he's got that much bulk. And then he's like, I've got all this. And I'm like, ah! I hate seeing cards ever get thrown in the skip bin because in MTG I played a pauper a lot and I love it. Yeah, no, absolutely. That's the thing. These, especially in Flesh and Blood, a lot of these commons and rares, they're really, really like necessary for the core idea of a deck. So having rares and commons, I mean, that's going to be important to your game plan. So what I'm going to do today, luckily we are out of the realm for the stuff we have already organized. We are outside of the realm of things that have a first edition and a unlimited edition. Now, we can move directly into a dangerous area of Everfest. We now have to get Everfest sorted. We have Everfest, Uprising, Dynasty, Outsiders, Dusk Till Dawn, Bright Lights, Heavy Hitters, and Part the Misfail. What is that? Is that right? That's 8 sets? 8 more sets to go through? My Heavy Hitter stuff, I think, is already pretty set, so I'm not too worried about that. And a lot of these are also, as you can see, pretty comfortably in their own classes. So what a skip bin is? Yes, yeah. I mean, well, we definitely don't call it a skip bin, but I imagine it's what you meant. Bin is something I've heard prior. Chucking in the skips, I see. Yeah, because like people from England call it a bin. We call it a trash can. Throw it in the trash is essentially what we call it. So, I have a foil in here. Whip. But I knew what you meant. I had an idea. Because that's really, that's something I realized too, is when I was, Rainbow Foil Blue Thunderquake? Hello. Wait a minute. You're Rainbow Foil too, aren't you? You are. You're Rainbow Foil too. Rainbow Foil Blue Macho Grande? Hello? Gotta pay more attention to these. Oh wait, hold on. Only Guardian card. But yeah, no, absolutely. I think it is something that oftentimes you'll see a lot of people throw away their bulk, because they just don't want it. Like, and I get it, right? I mean, some people have like children and stuff, and they don't want all that. So it's a lot to keep hoarded in your house. So I get it, not wanting to have any of that, but what I am going to start doing probably soon is I'm going to start building Commoner and Clash decks with the bulk that I have, and then just giving them out to people for giveaways. Because I like that, and I want to make sure that people are getting cards where they want them. And especially if they're already built into decks, like, you don't have to worry so much about that. Thunderquake. These are set up in... Oh, there you go. Yeah, dude, Rainbow Foil Sync goes for a bit. Rainbow Foil Sync is a pretty good pick. But most of the time, I mean, that is the thing. Like, a lot of people will look at this and go, oh, it doesn't say M or L or the Fabled symbol at the bottom there. It must be bulk. And they'll throw it in the bulk bin. But if you don't check, you lose out. Which is why you should always check. Oh, man, don't make me have to do this. There's one of everything in here. Don't make me do this. These expansion sets are such a pain in the butt to what do you call it, to sort, because it is just like, it's just, there's so many classes in here. Put a cold foil stand ground common boost from heavy in my bulk box next week. Well, I mean, that is why. There are most people who will probably, I really like bulk, and I would still consider that bulk. But it is good that it's no longer in a bulk box, because you'd like it to be at least in pretty good condition. I don't think it's ever going to see like competitive play, but if it, you know, if it's good in commoner or anything, then it might be pretty good. Oh, are these all foils? These are all foils. Foil. I don't know if you guys can see that they're foil, but So we got foils here. What? Huh? Yeah, so we've got a lot of foils here. That's nice. So these are foils I can put into the master set. Never get that going. Make sure I'm not accidentally. The lighting is just enough to where, like, I'm able to tell whether or not it's rainbow foil, but not exactly specific here. We got more rainbow foils here. Out there. Hit it in the light. It's always the best part. Is if you hit it in the light the right way, it'll show up. Some of these were really easy to tell if they were foil because they were like super curled. So it was like, oh, you're not foil. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Whoa, hold on. Hold on. This is where the fun comes in, is getting to do all this. This is going to be good, though, because I have a use for these potions. These potions, while they don't see any use inside, like, what do you call it? They don't see any use in things like Blitz or CC or anything like that. I want to go ahead and get, I want to get a whole stack of these. And if I ever play UPF, I could just put them in the center. And then that way it's like at the end of every one of your turn, you flip up a card from the middle, and it's, you know, whatever item you get is whatever item you get. So in the morning. Oh, get back to work. Don't worry about me, Nathan. Thanks for stopping on by. I appreciate you. Maybe we'll see you in a little bit. I'll be live for a while, so. But yeah, no kidding though, Chris. We definitely need some Oompa Loompas. I would much prefer. Sometimes I get a little ballsy and I'm like, oh, hey, maybe I'll get my girlfriend and my roommate to help me organize these, or I'll rope in a friend of mine to come in and help me organize, but I'm just like, no, this is my hell. This is, I did this to myself. Rainbow foil? I did this to myself, so I need to do it. But, you know, I imagine this is how the LGSs feel, right? I bet they get a whole bunch of bulk in and they're just like, oh my god, do I have to do this again? I feel like I just did this. And it'd be different, right? For like an LGS, you have like several different games you're doing this for, right? It's not just one game. Meowly Therapeutic. That's how I feel about it, honestly. Like, I'm very, very, like, it feels nice. It kind of gets me centered and relaxed, and I get to just kind of, like, go over the cards and reminisce over sets and talk about, you know, the cool things that come out of these sets. Especially if I'm doing that live, right? The foil that I didn't see. But it is very, very, you know, after you get through, like, 10,000 plus cards, it's like, ooh, I'm doing this as a job. This is a lot. No longer about the fun. More so about something else. This is more foils. Did I just skip this whole pile? There's foil 2. These are not foil. Prize foil. A lot of Everfest foils. That's pretty cool, though. I just wish that Past Me had sorted this better. I wish Past Me sorted this better, because then I wouldn't have to go through all of it. Also, am I missing a class here? What do we have? Runeblade, Ninja, Illusionist, Mechanologist, Guardian, Warrior, Wizard, Brute, Ranger. Well, I guess this would be Assassin, right? And there were no Assassin's cards in Everfest. Is that right? Makes more sense. Put generics there. Oh, equipment. You can go right there. Yeah, it's good to like reminisce on sets, talk about some stuff. Like looking at all these items and everything, I'm just like, wow. I can only imagine how people feel about like the item, you know, the items right now, they're obviously not used in anything, but the second they are, all these like cold foil talismans and cold foil potions and stuff are going to go for a lot of money. I personally think, especially since there's not a lot of them. That is a shrill. These are more foils. Yeah. More foils. But it's nice because like I hope to do something with these potions, right? I hope to be like, hey, like I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make a, you know, a PvE format where you're gonna be able to utilize these potions. Or we can use them for UPF and just bring like a stack of them and be able to utilize that for there. And I feel like it's gonna at least like something to change up the game, because you don't want to just like have it be the same way over and over. Doot. If I get any Majestics or anything out of here, I need to make sure I log that. I don't think I will, though. Everything that I've checked through here is definitely not. Everything I'm currently searching through right now, I've searched through prior. The new stuff that I got in today is not searched through, as far as I know. It's not searched through by me. It might have been searched through by the guy I got it from, but it's not searched through by me. So I definitely need to get that. Did I screwed that up? Oh man. So what's been winning over at AF there, Chris? How's the newbies doing? How is everybody? Is Bradley still on Wizard? I gotta admit, he's so freaking hyped for this, for Rosetta. Constantly winning with Prism. He does like his Prism, I'll tell you what. He was running away with those cards. That is a man who loves his waifu. I'll tell you. All right. Oops. That. And Mech and Enigma. Ah, there you go. There you go. I remember he was getting on that illusionist high before I left. He was like, I can't keep playing something that just, you know, wins automatically into Kano. I need to change. And I'm like, all right, you got it. You should play Dromai. That's good to know, though. Zomway rather than Super Busted. That's really nice. There's always a way to build a hero that isn't just the way that's won a Pro Tour, you know? So I think it's great because it's even better that way, because then your opponents are just like, well, I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting a Bonds play. You don't ever get that. Yeah. Yeah, after seeing him build that Meat Axe Rhinar build for CC, I was like, this guy knows what he's talking about. He knows exactly what he's talking about. He's just playing for his own desires here. Because he was essentially playing a no-miss Rhinar, which was crazy good before heavy hitters. Now I imagine it's even better. Ooh, a lot of Arcane Lanterns, that's good. Yes. Where did I get all this Everfest? I don't even remember. Must have been in a different thing. Scarazilla, but can't beat Andrew. So you're always making the top two, but you can't beat Prism. I think Sandscout. Did you like the new Azalea Armory deck stuff? Is that helping you a lot with Sandscour? I see a lot of people trying to be like super big into the aim counter stuff now that there's a whole suite of equipment for it, but it doesn't seem to ever like fully get the job done. Could be wrong though. Almost done with that, that's good. Boop. Just check my phone. Certainly is a nice addition as a yellow block 3 that has name counter synergy. I believe it. That's that good stuff. Okay. Oops. Trying to make sure nobody's trying to get with it. Still tinkering with the 80? Yeah. I liked your Sandscour Azalea build. I thought that was like one of the more unique ways I've ever seen Azalea played. And I think in due time, it looks like they're going to try and push that pretty hard with the aim counters. Either that or you start playing Riptide instead. Because Riptide seems like he's a pretty fun hero to play. I don't know if he's fun to play against, but he's fun to play, that's for sure. Dude. Whoops. I almost did the thing. Do. Yeah, right. I can only imagine that's got to be the only thing you say as a Riptide player is just throw him with it's a trap. Reactions? It's a trap. Man, I still remember when we were doing Outsiders Sealed, and I think I was going up against Roscoe in the top 2, and he hit me with a trap to beat me in the game, and I was like, no, this is so stupid. I'm so mad. Whoop. Okay. It's good to know that you guys got a lot of new people too. That it's continuing to grow. You guys still doing brewery armories, or are you keeping it strictly at the home base? Tokens. Lots of tokens. Oh. A lot of tokens. Oh, switch to Tuesday. Okay. Was that just better for everybody's schedule then? Oh, thank God. These are all kind of in order. Really? Wow. I had no idea. Lorcana really popped off there, huh? Yeah. Damn. Damn. Oops. Almost messed that up. These are rainbow foil? Are these all rainbow foil? No, just these ones. Yeah, they are all rainbow foil. More rainbow foils, okay. 20 for Arcana. Oh my God. What the hell? That's crazy. I did not expect that many people to be big on Lorcana like that. Okay. All foil still? Earthquakes, seismic stirs, a lot of foils. Yeah, absolutely, Chris. Take care, man. Have a good one. We'll catch you around for sure. That's not foil. Okay. Go here then. Then we're back to just sorting these out. Wizard. Root. All right. Let's do a quick little check here. All right, no movement just yet. Want to see if we're gonna hit it today. That'd be pretty cool. If not, there's no worry. I'm sure we're gonna hit it sometime soon here. I still have to figure out what I'm gonna do for a giveaway. I think I'm just gonna give away some of these like a deck. Just gonna organize these cards and be like, all right, anybody who wants a commoner deck or something made by me, you just let me know. Put it in there. Tokens. More foils. Guess I'm just surprised these foils are in such good condition. I love the foiling in Fab. The way they do it is just so good. It's not like the whole card, it's only the art. So that's all foils. Yeesh. Yeesh, yeesh, yeesh. Okay. We'll put you here. Take a sip of coffee. And then mosey on. Okay. So we got that done. Now we need to just get these things in order. Do generics. We're going to do our classes first. So we do them by letter, right? So root would be first. And then it would be B, C, D, E, F, G. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, W, warrior goes before wizard. And then the generics. All the generics. We're going to get several of, because we're getting several different potions. And I almost want to take the potions out. And just be like, it's potion. And use those. Potions and talismans. All right, now we get to the point where we are organizing by letter of the alphabet, then by color. H, Bear Fangs. I don't think there are two. The good thing also, though, is while there are a lot of classes in these expansion sets, there's not a lot of cards specifically for those classes. There's like 4 or 5 variations of cards. So, pretty good. BAD goes for or BAR. Bad beats. Bare fangs. All right. 1, 2. These are all high roller, right? I want this card to be good. I want there to be more like fun variants in Fab. Definitely remind me a little bit of like Yu-Gi-Oh days. Or like Hearthstone even. Wild Ride. All in order. Sync. Okay. Great. Now for Guardian. Guardian. Up is next. Macho Grande. Seismic Thunder. Macho Grandes. I don't think I have a lot of blue Macho Grandes. Yeah. I have some blue Macho Grandes, but not a ton. Steadfast. Thunderquakes. Okay. Pretty simple. These are all M's. Are Steadfast, Seismic Surge, or Seismic Stir, and then Thunderquake. Doot, 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 doot. Okay. That is Guardian. The fact I gotta go through all this and then sort all the cards that my buddy gave me is so daunting. But I'm happy I'm getting it done, because if I didn't, I'd be mad at myself. N-O-O-P. E-H. E-H. A lot of good auras in here for people. Opalescence Mirage. He's bending. Passing Mirage. Phantasmal Haze. Fierce Reality. Build Intentions. Okay. Opalescence. Good. Haze, I think this is the only H. That is correct. These ones we have PI. PH. PA. Okay. These only come in blue. These come in a multitude of colors. These only come in blue. These are in this order. Perfect. Illusionist done. Oh. All right. We're getting there. A little bit left. Well, not a little bit. A lot of it. I think I have to get out the other box too, now that I see it. All these T-bones. All them T-bones there. Reload. Rotary Ram. zoom in. Second card. All right. That's good. Rotary Ram is good. Got T-Bone here. A lot of T-Bones. A lot of yellow T-Bones. Boom. And then the zoom ins, which I think are already in the correct. Yeah. Cool. Iconologist done. This is the fast part. Once I get them all sorted by class, getting them sorted by color and alphabetized is like incredibly easy. And honestly, it's because of this thing I'm using. It's not even like not even funny how much this thing just like completely and utterly runs the fact of how much I put in here. R, T for twisters, wax on. Boom. All right, let's go through all these 100 wins that we have. Last couple of stacks for the classes, and now we just move on to generics after that. Let's see. Got a bunch of R's. T. F. Here. A lot of R's in this one. Timidity point. Release the Shishon. Auto release the tension. Whoops. Taking shot is in order. That's good. Now we do release into the other card there. Read the glide path, right? REL, REA. So read the glide path. Man, to think how far everything's come. Like, this card just got a reprint recently. But like, this was a card that's like a staple in every Azalea deck now. I could only imagine what she was like before Read the Glide Path. Or you just had to guess. A lot of release attentions. Not sure why there's so many release attentions in this bulk bin, but there's a lot. Whoops. Haha, almost got me. Almost got me. Almost got me there. Alright. Now we're at all blues. Cool. Done with that. And then we move on to timidity points, which is pretty much done. Now we move on to Runeblade stuff. A lot of R's in here, I'm sure. All these Rune Bloods. Drowning Dyers. Reeks of Corruption. Rune Blood Incantations. Then Trills, which I'm gonna need for freaking need all this stuff for what's his name? For Florian. Florian's going to want those. Peak. And then Rune Blood. Peak. All right. See here. That. Not a blue Rune Blood Incantation. But good to know we found reds. So this will be important for later, once again, when we build Florian. Florian is the key here. We want to build Florian. Something I need to start doing here pretty soon, I think. But I have to get the rest of the cards. Now we're on to Warrior. And then Wizard. Warrior and then Wizard. Oops. Alphabetically. That's what we're doing. In the swing, slice and dice. A lot of slice and dice. There we go. Blade Runners. In the swings. Outland Skirmish. Slice and dice. That's it. Cool. Blade Runners are there. In the swings. That's Outland Skirmishes. Order. So for those of you who don't know, the way that I do the ordering for these, because normally you'll see they're like all in different colors and stuff, right? How I do this is I keep the reds on top, the yellows in the middle, and then I flip all the blues to the bottom, to the back, if you're not following along. So reds, and then I'll put the yellows behind it, and then any blues I find, I will just put to the bottom of the stack. That way, any yellows I can put down at the bottom, I can put the blues in the back, and any reds I can just fit right on top the stack. So I don't have to try and sort them into 3 different piles. Like here, just put these in the back. That's the back. And now it's just blues back here. So that's how we do that there. That is Warrior. Now we move into Wizards and then Generics, which is going to be the hardest part of all of it. Rye. A lot of Emeritus Scolding. I remember I called this Emeritus Scalding for a long while because I thought it was like like you would scald them, like burn them with hot water, scalding. But turns out that is not correct. Alright. Back. Emeritus. A lot of yellow Emeritus. When is there going to be a light wizard? Wouldn't that be crazy, huh? Only a few blue. I think I know why there's only a few blue, and that's because blue is normally used in, well, Icelander. So, Emeritus Scalding, Pry. Comes before the Pyroglyphic. Also in order. Timekeeper's Whim, which is also in order. What does this do again? Deal 5 arcane damage to target hero. If Timekeeper's Wound is played during an opponent's turn, put it on the bottom of your deck. 3 for 5. Kind of off rate, buddy. Kind of off rate, sweaty. Alright, so now we're on to the generics. We got E, E, T, H, T, A, L, H, 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 A, P. A lot of these talismans are all going to go into the same place. So, potions too. Potion, potion, potion. Smashing good time. Talisman of balance, talisman of creation, talisman of featherfoot. Talismans. Amulet of ignition, talisman, potion. Pick a card, potion, pick a card. Amulet, life. Even, amulet, eye striker, potion, potion, amulet, amulet, pick, pick, potion, potion, party, potion, pick a card, life of the party. Don't mind me if I just like blank out here. If you say something in chat and I just like don't end up seeing it, it's not that I'm ignoring you, it's that I quite literally am so incredibly deep into this right now that I want to make sure I'm going through this as quickly as possible. Talisman. Whoops, see? What happens? You don't pay attention. I'm just going to put talismans over other places too. Potion. Eye striker, potion. What do I do with this foil? The foil's right over there. Okay. I was about to have a moment. I was like, wait a minute. Where are all my potions at? Amulets. Clarity potions. Even bigger than that. Healing potion. Striker. Life of the party. Potion of deja vu. Talisman. Life, smashing, amulet, talisman, life, pick, amulet, amulet, high strike, potion, amulet, pick card, smashing, potion, smashing, pumpkin, amulet, smashing, talisman, potion, smashing. When am I gonna lose my mind? I'm starting to lose my mind. I'm starting to kind of lose my mind. I'm gonna put this here for more of the P cards. P cards, cards that smell like pee, except they probably don't. Definitely don't. Why would I say probably? I'm really right here. They shouldn't smell like pee. And they definitely don't. Life of the party, amulet. I gotta go through all these potions again and make sure I don't do some stupid stuff and put clarity potions in the potion section. P, T, S. Okay. Almost done with these, and then we have the foils to go through. So the foils are going to be significantly. Oh, it's not gonna be as long. Oh. Take a little stretch break. Be sure to stretch. I don't know. My curious body is just like, I should just go through all the stuff I just got. want to see all the things. I want to see all the things. But we gotta be diligent. We gotta be diligent. Whoa. Amulet, smashing, clarity, pick, potion, life, clarity, amulet. Gosh, so many freaking cards. Set. I definitely do want to collect these cold foil like talismans and potions and things like that. I'm expecting there to be big things, especially when we know that somebody like Alchemist exists in the story. Whoop. Almost a no-no. I like that I can catch myself right as it's happening, as opposed to being like, oh, wait, hold on. Shows that I have enough mental clarity to be paying attention when I'm doing something like this instead of turning off my brain. Even though I certainly am. I feel like I'm turning off my brain. Life, pick. Talisman, potion, clarity, amulet, striker, talisman, amulet, potion, talisman, amulet, talisman, amulet, high striker, talisman, smashing, amulet, clarity, talisman, potion, smashing, talisman, pick, talisman, amulets, potion, smashing, amulet, that's it. Now, real quick, I'm going to go through this, and I'm going to make sure I don't have a clarity potion in here somewhere. In case my dumbass decided to do that. It's a negative Ghost Rider. I do not do that. Okay, so got these here, which we'll just leave because those are K's. Clarity, even bigger than that. The H's, L's, the P's. Smashing, and these talisman. Alright. Amulet of Intervention. Ignition, technically. H. Assertiveness, ignition. O. Relation, amulet of echoes. I'm sorting these still alphabetically, even though they all say amulet of whatever. I'm just taking the first word, or the last word, and then organizing by that, because they all have amulet of blank. So. Okay. Echoes, Haven Call, and then I'll just get them by picture at some point here once I realize what I'm doing. So I get in the groove of things, which it looks like I am now. Sweet. These are all the amulets. think the amulets would be a fun little, like, twist on UPF or something. Clarity potions are just C, so only clarity potions. Clarity potions, boom. Even bigger than that, so the only E's here. Do the color thing here. H's. Lost the story. The brute card. Now. Put back in there now. It's a good thing they're already organized. All right. High Striker is after healing potion, so High Striker healing potion. Striker healing potion. High Striker healing potion. High Striker. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so healing potions. Here. Let me go find this freaking roller in my stuff. Found it. Okay, High Striker we just get in color coded. Boom. High Striker's done now. We've got Life of the Parties. Of course, the only card in the L section of Everfest for this bulk. So we just get to sort. Life of the Party. Now we get into all the potions and P and stuff. So I comes before the potion. So we should probably just switch you over here. So let's just do Potion of Luck L, Being S. Pick any card. Ironhide I, Deja Vu D. This says Talisman. Yeah, I knew I was gonna make a mess somewhere. Fuck. Card. Deja Vu. Card. Ironhide. Pick card. Seeing. Ironhide. Deja Vu. Ironhide. Luck. Potion. Pick. Card. Any card. Potion of Seeing. I'm gonna be so happy once it's all taken care of. Oh my god. It's gonna be a hoot. And then, of course, I'm going to have to get a whole bunch of Rosetta bulk when a Rosetta comes out, so I'm going to need all that. I think I'll hopefully be going down in my bulk for a little while. Okay, Pick a card. Any card comes first in the alphabet there. Doesn't the card even do again? What does it do? Look at target opponent's hand, then name a card. Choose a random card from their hand and reveal it. If it's a named card, create a silver token. Repeat this process thrice. This is twice. This is once. Interesting. That's crazy. You can just like you just play like Crouching Tiger or name like Crouching Tiger or something. Okay, Deja Vu, Ironhide, Luck, and Seeing are all the same color. They're all blue. Alright, Smashing Good Time is the only S. Now, what a perfect cut I just did there. That was great. $504. Not terrible. Not bad on time. Finishing good time. There. I was like, wow, there's a big gap in between Everfest and the next set. Where are all these cards that are like supposed to fill this slot? And I'm like, oh, I have all these Rainbow Falls over there. Tithes, Recompense, Featherfoot, Warfare, Cremation. Downs, Cremation, Featherfoot, Recompense, Tithes. I forget what these do too. Yo, what's up, Jonathan? How are you, my man? That's right. Bulk sorting, fave hobby. Get on in this. Get on in this. We're working our way up to 2K subscribers. And I figured if it happened to happen today, I would love for it to happen live. But even if it doesn't happen live, it's at least nice to see that hold on. That number up there is almost 2,000. So we're getting there. Very, very excited, very happy to see that we are moving on up in the world of YouTube. Thank you so much. Hey, dude, I couldn't do without you, man. You are by and far, my biggest fan right now. So you've been the only channel member since for like 4 months now or something like that, 4 or 5 months. So I should get you a gift. Should be a gift coming to you. Hopefully at some point I can figure out what I want to give people. That's it for the teeth though. Talisman. Oh, absolutely. It'll come in time. Then you're in phase if you have less cards in your arsenal than an opposing hero. Destroy Talisman to balance up with the top card of your deck and do an empty arsenal so any control. When you play a card from your banish zone, destroy this. And name a card. Banish all cards with a chosen name from each opposing hero's graveyard. Interesting. Featherfoot. Whenever you attack, when attack you control gains exactly +1 from an effect. During the reaction step, destroy Talisman of Featherfoot and the attack gets go again. Interesting. That's pretty cool. 1 turns into 3. Cool. All right, that is done. There. Now we have to go ahead and do this. We've got the arcane lanterns. That's just that. So we've got the rune chants. We've got the seismics. Silver. Rune chants. I'm gonna need all these rune chants for frickin' Rosetta. Frostbite. Copper. So C, F, R. Yep, we're in Everfest right now, so we're almost done with it though. Well, we're almost done with what I'm currently organizing for Everfest. Then I think we're gonna move on. We're gonna see how much of this bulk I want to actually end up sorting when it comes to the bulk I just got. You weren't here for it, but I went to go pick up some bulk from my bulk guy. I call him my bulk guy because he always has no problem giving up the bulk. And he loves opening boxes and stuff, so I end up just taking the bulk from him in most cases. But it's normally like 4 boxes of bulk, right? Like 4 booster boxes of bulk, maybe. Then what we have instead is what happened today. So I normally expect only like 3 to 4 boxes of bulk because it's like a case at a time or whatever. But I get to go visit him today, and I go to visit, and I'm just like, hey, I'll go pick up the bulk today. No worries. Like, if you're at the store, I can go to the store and pick it up. So I go to the store where he's working. I chit-chat with him for a bit. I got him a coffee because I was just like, it was very nice of him to reach out and tell me that he has bulk and that he chose to give his bulk to me. So that's exactly what I did. And I was just like, okay, I'll buy you a coffee, sure. So I buy him a coffee, and he's like, you're going to be busy with this. I'm like, what the hell do you mean? He's just like, I've got tons of bulk. And I'm like, okay, sometimes people say tons of bulk and it's just like 6 boxes. There are easily like maybe like another 10, 15,000 some cards and more that he gave me for free. So I have a lot of bulk now. Yeah, so I have a feeling that I have to start actually doing this. The reason I started doing a lot of this organizing is because I want to start building like commoner and clash decks for people to just either give out as a giveaway or for us to just like sell later, really, if we wanted to. I want to do that for Commoner, and I want to do that for Clash. I might even do that for Brawl, depending. But more so specifically for Clash and Commoner, and then really, honestly, more specifically for Commoner. Because I have a lot to go through now. So, yeah. So we have a lot of shit now. So I think it's gotten to the point now where I'm like, yeah, I need to actually like pay attention to how much I have. Okay. Warrior goes before Wizard. Ranger went before all of them. Okay. Ranger. These are all foils, by the way. Ranger. No, it's Ranger Runeblade. Mechanologist. No, Ninja Mechanologist. Exactly, right? I think that's kind of my whole concept is I want to be able to like make something that they could physically either like get from me or sell without needing to put any work into like upgrading it or anything like that. I can just be like, boom, here you go. Like this is what you've gotten or what you're getting. And you're able to obviously upgrade it and change it as you want, but it's also really important to have that, have a base to start with, and in most cases, especially with Commoner, you don't need to do anything special with it, right? You just need to make sure that you're brute Illusionist? No, Guardian. Illusionist, LMNHIJKL should be good. Guardian goes over here. Goes right here. So Ninja goes right here. Ninja is what goes in that slot. That's right. Brute. How many foil shrills? I'm sure these foil shrills are going to go for something now that I know I have them. But yeah, I definitely want to get to the point now where I'm just like giving like decks out to people, because I don't, as much as I like having bulk, there's no reason for me to keep it. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason for me to have it as long as I have it. Yeah, the foils are good, right? The foils I'll hold on to. It's going to be like non-foil decks and stuff I give out. Foils are good. Plan is to keep as many foils as I can. Especially these, right? Because like now, like when you look at this, right? Like rainbow foil, red bear fangs. How much is that even going for right now? People are playing Brute. They're playing bear fangs. Like that's the only way for you to get it is there. In rainbow foil. So same with Shrill. Just keep foiling main class and generic. Way too many cards to stick in binders. Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. I keep all my foils in a bulk bin anyway. Oh. I knew I fucked up. Get over here. Warrior stuff. Rune Blade. Right there. Mechanologist. There's my ninja stuff. You can trade the one-of foils. Yeah, the one-of foils, like, if you don't normally want them, trading them for a non-foil or even two non-foils in some cases is pretty good. Okay. And luckily in this, there were no rainbow foil talismans or anything, so significantly less cards. So, there's Wild Ride, Bear Fangs, Bad Beats. I should just split these, but boop. A roller, Bear Fangs, I roller, Bear Fangs, Bad Beats, Rides, Bear Fangs, Bad Beats. Okay. Bear. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, actually, Jonathan, would you mind looking to see what a rainbow foil Bear Fangs goes for right now? I'd be very curious to see what we're looking at with it. It's probably not a lot, honestly, just because it's from Everfest, but it might be. There's so many people playing Brute now. Heart Eye, Valhai, Deathmatch Arena, and Shard, and have a full playset of the game. Nice. Well, the Heart and the Eye are probably going to be the hardest ones to get. These other ones are pretty inexpensive, I'd say. Oh, well, Shard, too. You'd need Shard. That makes more sense. 7 cents in rainbow foil. Wow. That's pretty good. could have sworn it was going to be more. Or he sleeps on foils. I mean, like, with the addition of, like, a new... You know, with the addition of now knowing that they aren't going to reprint rainbow foils, I also think the other thing is, like, rainbow foils might be getting a hit, depending. Just because, like, a lot of people took a look at the rainbow foil reprint policy and were just like, wow, that's so cool that LSS isn't reprinting rainbow foils. But the thing is that they can still reprint cards in rainbow foil. They just need to have a different art. So if they ever come down to the fact where they're like, oh, we want to change Wild Ride's art, they can reprint Wild Ride in rainbow foil if they so wish. And so the only thing that would be different is it would come down to the, like, which artist's art do you prefer when it comes to that card in rainbow foil. So I don't know if it'll be enough to persuade people to do anything crazy, but it's kind of good. Did I not see a blue rainbow foil Mantra Grande? Oh, wait a minute. Fuck. Shit. Stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. I wasn't done organizing these. A little more. Man. Well. Yeah, I was just like, oh, there's not a lot. Ranger. Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, like, there definitely is a lot of that are, like, sleeping on foils. I think foils definitely have... The reason I think a lot of people also don't like foils because, like, again, it's a player's market and players don't want curled foils. They don't want that. So because of that, they choose to avoid those cards. And so therefore, in most cases outside of collectors, they seem to be harder to sell. But I don't know. I guess it all depends on what people want. Because some people want foils, and, like, even these Everfest foils look really, really good right now. Like the ones that I have in my hands. They look really good. But, you know, depends on the environment you're in. We got one more stack. One more stack. And we're good to go here. Guardian. I was about to say, is that all Guardian? Warrior. Blade. Also, I have a foil and non-foil playset of Illusionist. Oh, just like every Illusionist? It's a pretty good call. Like, good to have, because Illusionists always seem to be the super hype, fancy, you know, like, trick out your deck with the most coolest cards kind of stuff. And, good to know that it's not, it's an easy thing to get into. I didn't get any brute cards in that one, huh? Class mastery? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I think I'm right there with you, honestly. I think that class mastery is something that is incredibly important because it allows you to transition into other heroes of the same class. You know, it's all about finding the class that you enjoy and then playing with your strengths there. So, fast. Whoops. Macho Grande. Thunderquake. Steadfast. Seismic Stir. Macho Grande. Thunderquake. Seismic. Oops. Macho Grande. Seismic Stir. Hard. Steadfast. All Steadfast. Cool. Right, absolutely. Dragons are badass. Angels are badass. I mean, like, if there's ever, like, if you like playing an ally deck like any kind of ally deck, usually that class seems to be going to be, illusionist, right? I'm really just surprised though, because I feel like a lot of illusionist players are going to swap hard if they ever get access to the necromancer class. If necromancer is ever a class that is actually created for Flesh and Blood, I do wholeheartedly believe that we are going to see a big shift in people who move towards an aesthetic and not so much a class. I'm actually, believe it or not, and this might just be like stupid on my part, right? I've been trying to take some time to really, really like deep dive into Assassin, but my whole thing is that I really just kind of like learn to love something new almost every set. And in this case, after reading all the lore for Florian and Verdance and all the stuff that was happening in Rosetta these past three days, there was a whole bunch of lore that was just dropped. My God, I think Florian is probably one of the coolest characters, and I would love to rep Florian for like ever, because he's a rune blade. He's very big on like death is okay, like it's not something you should fear, and it's something that is going to like continue to, it brings new beginnings to the world and all that jazz. Like, it's really, really cool. So I don't know. That was your first? Oh, nice. There you go. Phantasmal Haze, Veiled Intentions, Coalescence. Yeah, my first clash obviously was Illusionist, but I don't think that means like the only reason I stuck with Illusionist and specifically with Dromai was because I liked the aesthetic of Dromai. And then like I got more deeper into like the Draconic heroes are really, really cool. Like I'm more so a like learn the Draconic heroes kind of person, as opposed to a learn how to play one of those classes in this case. But zoom in, rotary ram, zoom in, payload, rotary, zoom in. But I absolutely love the general playstyle of Illusionist. Like, part of me genuinely is just like, I've been wanting to possibly play Prism because she's an illusionist and I like have knowledge into illusionists. But another part of me is like, ooh, I don't know that I want to do that, I'm not sure if it's strictly for that. Get cards. No place was selling enemy near Reddit. Sent email some random LGS they linked. Mostly WT and ARC. Yeah. So you just got a whole bunch of cards from Arcane Rising, and we're like, whoa. Yeah, that's a good steal. A good steal. I mean, like I said, like I got all this bulk for free. So now that there's significantly more people playing and significantly more cards available to players, keeping all this bulk is normally not a specific necessity for people, so they throw it out most of the time. All right, 100 wins. His Rainbow Foil 100 wins will probably go for a little bit too. I'm learning to play Dash Check. My coworker was like, half some mech cards have generics. Oh, jeez. See, that's also the perk of having several heroes on you at the same time. To be like, oh god, like this kind of sucks. It's like, oh well, we'll try this one instead. I can only imagine what it was like. I know Sam Dando was telling me what it was like to play Fab when it first came out, where him, Levi, and like Josh from Hometown TCG were all like, they'd meet up in like a Subway restaurant and play there, and it was just like jank stuff that didn't really like make a whole lot of sense to play. F, release the tension. Timidity points. How this works. Timidity points. Fatigue shots. Read the glide path. I had a full rainbow foil set of timidity points. Wow. Is rainbow foil right? It is rainbow foil. Yeah. Yeah, I imagine that tends to be the case, is that you end up getting to a scene in which it's like, you know, you can actually play and play constantly. Like every week you're always going to be able to play something. So I'm sure that was nice. I feel bad for all the people who don't have access to things like local scenes. I'm just like, man, that's what the internet is for. That was something that, like, I guess a lot of people really enjoyed, was that you could play online through like Talishar, or you could play through webcam, and that was like big during the pandemic, was, you know, having Fab available to you no matter where you went. But now it's like, okay, like you can't really run a whole lot of Armory stuff unless you're like across the country online, and then even still it's very limited to what you can do. Timidity points here. Boop, boop. Clash Print went well. I think so too. I think it went really well. Like, and that's the thing though, right? Is that right now we have access for people to be able to play games online. I know, congrats, man. Dude, top 8's pretty sick. And that's, you know, you made top 8. I didn't make top 8. I definitely needed to do... I stuck too close to trying to make dash work. And that was stupid of me. I should have just, like, allowed me to change... I should have just changed heroes and been like, oh, I just want to try this out instead. But I did not do that. That was my downfall. Shrill. Oh, these shrills. There's Rune Blood. There's that shine. That shimmer. Yeah, she does really, really good. It's kind of like... It's oppressive to have all those allies out all at the same time. But... also, like, normally, unless you're going against, if you're going against the ninja, you kind of die. But not really, because you don't have to worry about Mask of Momentum. Which is kind of the whole reason why it was so bad in CC up against the ninja. Because they'd be able to get free Mask of Momentum triggers off your dragons. But at this point, it was just like, cool, clear dragons, but clearing dragons is easy for most heroes that have multiple attacks like that. Yeah, uh-huh. Chandler's Rhinar is really, really good. That's who I lost to in the finals last season. He's really good. We ended up facing each other again in Bliss, and that was fun. I went up against his Azalea. Yep, that's how I died. That's how it killed me too. It's funny because I think I was also playing Dromai into him too. And he was like, yo, I got this, hold on. In the swing, slice and dice. Blade Runners. In the swing. Slice and dice. In the swings. But there's a lot. I think it's a reason why I kind of came up with Brawl is because I was like, well, I think it's really, really cool that these, you know, if these are set up really well, you're able to get these like crazy big combos to happen. But for the most part, it's just kind of like overbearing. Because if most decks can beat... If most decks in a 20, you know, in CC can deal big damage like that, can go into like giant, like 20 power turns, that is not helpful to people who are currently in a 20 life format because those cards are still available to you. And they're usually easier access because you have a shorter deck. And so if you just like put just like those good cards in there, then it feels bad. What's Brawl? Brawl is... It's not something I've officially made a video about yet, but Brawl is something that I helped pitch towards the Clash committee, and it's essentially just Clash, but in the adult version. Right? So you only run adult heroes instead of young heroes, and you can build an 80-card deck, just like in CC, but the difference is we also get access to Majestic equipment. So that is what we changed around with that. And I like it. And apparently a lot of people like it. I just had somebody on our on one of my YouTube comment sections just like make a comment saying, I tried Brawl. They tried Brawl at their locals because they heard about it, and everybody seems to really be, really, really excited about it. I'm like, oh, it's good, because we didn't even make an official video about it yet, so we're still like waiting to determine. But apparently, a lot of people have been having a lot of fun with it. It seems to have taken off much quicker than Clash. But I think they both are, you know, they're both their own beast, right? One of them is more so for if you want a more longer game that isn't based around like a super swingy turn, and that you have more cards in your deck to do stuff with. So, smashing good time. You're bigger than that. The party. My striker. Yeah, that's what I said too. I was just like, you know what? I feel like it's kind of a feels bad if your opponent draws like the nuts turn one and is like, okay, I win if you don't have enough B reacts to block out my big turn. And then like you just have to take all that, you know what I mean? Whereas normally you'd find it to be something along the lines of like, oh yeah, no, I have a little bit of time to work back and forth into that and figure that out. So that's how I feel about it. Gear would help decks, so it cost me like, yeah, exactly. And you figure it's cards that you can buy out of the... We kind of wanted to make it like, you know how you can buy a Blitz deck and you can immediately play it in Clash? We wanted you to be able to buy an Armory deck and immediately be able to play it in Brawl. And feel like powerful playing it, you know? The only downside is that you'd have to take out a lot of the M's from the deck and then replace them with rares or commons or specializations. Because you don't allow M's in the deck. So outside of, no, you don't allow any M's in the deck that aren't specializations. I'm going to real quick this box out here. See if I can at least get rid of a lot of this trash. This. Whoa, where is it? I want to get all that sorted and put away in empty box. We're gonna try and bring down a little bit of our these boxes, because a lot of these are in here. So this box was labeled unlimited WTR rares. So let's see, they've got a separator. So good for Aiden grabbing. Ooh. Well, that's fun. Man, what? Okay. First thing I see is red drone of brutality. 2 red drone of brutality. All right, snatch. Do we have sync belows in here? There's no way, right? Snatches? No, there's no way. There's no freaking way, dog. All right, we're just gonna separate. We do have sigils though. Want to draw my ball deck? Yeah, that'd be a good call. I mean, I'd like to think that she does pretty well in Brawl. Still has like Ash management issues, kind of, but not really. So there's that. There's Warrior. Rare, so I get like shunts and everything. That's so cool. This Flick Flax, Brute, Guardian, Ninja, Warrior. Yeah, Glory Seeker's great. Great. That's the card I use. I think the card's really, really good. A lot of Flick Flax, a lot of Fluster Kicks. That's great. That's great. Okay. Bump, 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 bump. Yep. Yeah, it's worth it, honestly. I like it a lot. Gets the job done. Okay, so we're good on Guardian. And then Barut. And you know, this all already ordered up and saved for me. It's saving me a whole bunch of time with this. That's great. Then we get these cute little dividers in here too. Those are going to be helpful. Didn't think I was going to be getting dividers with this too. Oh, these are the yellows. Okay. Yellows. Ninja. Lamb. Root. Boom. Another drone of brutality. Let's go. We get blue and red drones. We're in a good spot. Good spot. These must be the blues. And what are these foils? Back here. Okay. More warrior stuff. More shunt too. I like that I have access to those now, that I'll be able to use them for clash decks and stuff. Okay. Boom. Root. Ooh. Aiden, you missed one. Ooh, potion. Like, see, time snap, epots. Keep those in there. These here. Guardian stuff, blue snatches, potion of strength, blue sigils, more epots. Blue drones. That's what I'm freaking talking about. That card ever comes back, just shot up into space. Let's go. Okay, cool. Sick. Now what's left? What's left? Okay. Left in here is unsorted stuff. Okay. Well, unsorted stuff often leads to treasures, so let's see what we can find here. Red snatch. Take those. Potion. Red warrior's valor. Just good staples in here. WTR is just still full of incredibly good staples. Oop. Messed that up. Hold on. Is that right? Launch. These need a little bit of sorting, but not too much. Getting these shunts is really, really good too. That's going to be great for future use. Oops. And with that, these guys, this. Make a million freaking Dory decks now. Oh. Yeah, I think Brawl's going to be pretty good. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy it. We are currently in talks with Fabrary and Talishar in order to get both formats respectively put onto their websites. So there should be a Brawl queue at some point once we come out with like actual things, and then we hope to have a way for you to make Brawl decks in Fabrary too. So, whoops. Well, so yeah, it'll be good. We'll get to that point, get it all done and taken care of, and then we should be in a spot where we'll have tons of agency to look over the format, check it out, do some gameplay videos for it, and then kind of just continue to spread the word about it. So, cool. All right, that is the end of that there. These are all WTR Unlimited, so I could very well keep these as they are in this box, since they're already labeled as such. But I'm going to organize them real quick. E S E. Actually, I should probably just do it like this. Barraging Breakneck. Barraging Breakneck. Savage Breakneck. Barraging Breakneck. Savage Feast. Barraging. Savage Feast. Whew, some of these have seen better days, let me tell you. Got a little bit of nicks on a lot of these here. Get on in there. Good to have Savage Feast now, too. I might be able to just upgrade my KO deck with these. My KO Armory deck with these Savage Feasts. Barraging. Breakneck. Barraging. Savage Feast. Barraging. Barraging. Savage Feast. Barraging. Breakneck. Not a whole lot of rares. Brute. Breakneck. That's a warrior card. How did you get in there? Breakneck, Savage Feast, Breakneck, Savage, Breakneck, Savage, 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 Breakneck, Savage, Savage, Savage. This is perfect. A lot of these cards are really, really good cores. I think I might even just, like, for the announcement of Brawl, just make Brawl decks for people. That might be cool. Maybe that's something people will want. Okay. Yellows. Blues. Here. Yellows. Blues. Here. Blue. Red, yellow, blue. The real thing you really want to check is, I know he means it when he says that he's got the organization down right. But you always want to check to see if any of this happens to be first edition. Because if it happens to be first ed, you're in a pretty cool spot. Just keep those. Cool. Roots. Root stuff goes in there. Temporarily, we'll just put you right in here. Because you WTR stuff. Alright, Guardian's up next. Staunch Response, Disable, Blessing. Oh yeah? What are you looking at? It's so funny because that's what I did too. Is the first whenever we first announced that Brawl was like a thing we were all going to be doing collectively, I was like, oh, I'm making a draw my list. That's sweet. You could probably get other things in there. Doing the rounds to make sure you know the Rosetta lore stories are right. I do. Dude, honestly, I don't have like a direct way to get in contact with you, which I apologize, but you guys are killing it over there, right? You're killing it. Killing it, my friend. Seriously. I don't know if you saw my tweet or if you follow me on Twitter at all. I know you're not on any of the social medias and you're kind of the shadow writer, but just the direction that you took with Florian is enough for me to go, I'm playing Florian. Like, I was like, oh, maybe I'll play Verdance and see how she plays, or, you know, maybe I'll try this. But, like, Florian immediately, the overall, like, story of the Rosetta stuff, beautiful. Seriously beautiful. And the fact that now there's going to be, like, a new Aria, Candlehold is, you know, it's going to be really, really cool. And I'm really excited to see where that goes. I also love that Aurora calls Ocilio silly. That's so freaking hilarious. It's great. So seriously, keep up the great work. I can't wait to see what happens throughout there because it's going to be really, really awesome. Yeah. Yep. No, you definitely should catch up. These last 3 stories that came out were so good. Yeah, Florian's so fun. It's just literally like the whole concept. when I first saw Florian, I thought it was gonna be like, ew, like, you know, I'm a pretentious person and I just kind of want power, right? And that's like the whole purpose. But you see that like Florian and Verdance like have tried to be friends, and Verdance is just like abhorred by the concept of death and wants life to just continue on forever, like it always has been and never changes. And Florian's just like, change is good. Death is a part of life. Like, we need that. That is the thing we need, and I'm trying to make sure that that is something that is brought to your attention, because we cannot just keep doing this over and over. Like, there needs to be change in the world, because the rest of the world outside of Candlehold is changing, and we need to be able to live and grow with that. And I think it's just so cool. It's so cool. I can't even I can go into it 8 ways to Sunday, my dude, but seriously, you're fantastic. I'm very, 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 very thankful that they've got a good team behind them. Have you finally gotten like a team set up? Are you still working on getting people together for creation, or is it just yourself? All right, bop. Stable, blessings. Ah, so many of these. So many of these here. Almost. Blessing, staunch. Having all these staunches too is also kind of good. Staunch response. Blessing, disable, staunch, disable. Weird. Okay, I disconnected for a little bit. I apologize for that. Don't know what happened. We're back. We're back. Hold on. Volcor sets up to outsiders. Have returned as the workload was too much. They're the best in their country and constantly healing from that. That's amazing. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. I'm so happy. Nope. No, it was me. Don't know what happened. I was sitting here and I was just going through it and I was just waiting like, oh, okay, you know, I'll wait for Slim to get back, you know, caught up and gather their thoughts. And then I looked up and I was just like, oh, you were disconnected. We're reconnecting in 1 second. And I'm like, what? Why? Why did that happen? So, but it's good to know that you've got the team kind of back, right? And it's good to know that, especially, again, I'm not going to spoil it. Like I know the answer, but if you haven't already, I do have a video out, Slim, that's about where we might be going in regards to the next set. Just like obviously rumors, in my own real like speculation. But if I'm going to be honest, and I again, like if you can't answer it, don't answer it. But was it originally planned for the Kasai thing to be player driven, or like, you know, did you have like other stories set up if another hero won the deathmatch arena? I just want to know that. I want to know if there were 6 different outcomes that could have been, and each of those outcomes would have led to a different part in the story. Because that would have been so cool. FLU, FLI. That's, of course, if you're still here, son. So. Or unless I, for some reason, disconnect again, which I shouldn't. I'll hope. It's always intended to be written for whichever hero won the season. That's so freaking cool. That's so cool. That's so cool. That's so cool. God dang it. You guys are awesome. Seriously. That is what... I can only imagine the pitch that had to happen for that, right? Like, is that something James maybe brought up to you guys? Or it's sorry if I'm asking too many questions. But I'm curious if that was like a creative in your brain, or if they were like, we got to do something fun and interesting based on whoever wins the deathmatch. But that is so cool that it's like genuinely player-driven story. So Right. Kasai won, and therefore we're on the right side there. Because I'm always one, like, I had so many theories, like, you know, after learning about Kasai's winning ended up being a big lore thing afterwards. I was like, man, KO winning probably would have been like, you know, oh, like this, and let's see. Journal pages have been sent out to players who are also wonderful with a bunch of secrets and lots of things. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's like, what, 22 pieces of lore or something that are floating around? I saw a few of them. And a lot of it was just like journal diaries from Kasai, which was really cool. I can't wait to see them all. Hopefully we can get them all in one place. I'm assuming you guys also have them there at the studio. So in case for some reason they are not all brought to light, is there a time in which they will all be compiled within a story? Or is it a wait until all 22 or however many lore sheets are posted online? Because I'm sure you don't want to keep that from people who might want to learn about it. Probably want to do something for fun. Some of the community have to find figure. That's awesome. My gosh, that's crazy. All right, cool. Cool. Well, hopefully everybody who gets a lore page is of the like mind to post them online somewhere so that we can get all of the information. But that's cool. I had like a whole thing in my video that I made where I was like, oh yeah, you know, I bet like if KO won, KO would like break his chains and leave, and then like we'd go to the Savage Lands next or something. Or if Kasai won, we'd take her winnings and we'd go back to Volcor like we are doing. Not that I'm saying the next set's Volcor, but she's going back to Volcor. Although, let me tell you, I'm hoping the next set's Volcor. And then like Olympia, like I'm curious if like a native to the Deathmatch Arena, where we would have seen that happen, right? Because like if Victor won, we may have been like, okay, let's go visit like Solana, or like maybe he buys out the Deathmatch Arena or something and like runs his own tournaments there. But like Olympia, we don't know so much like a home for Olympia. I don't remember. So like where would we go for that, or for Betsy even? So it's very cool to see that there were 6 different outcomes that could have been, and the one we got was for Kasai. That I would also love to hear. I'd love to hear what like the alternate timelines were for the Deathmatch Arena and where things would have gone. Because I'm sure obviously the plan is still to at some point go to the Deathmatch Arena and everything, so that everyone will be able to see them. 6 directions to go in, and luckily we got Kasai. She's closer to the community's heart. Absolutely. She definitely is much closer to the community's heart. But that would be great. I'm sure if there's any community content creator that's actually working on that right now, it's probably Dead Summer, or the person who runs legendstories.net or legendarystories.net. I'm Nathan, Keeper of Tales, something like that. Because Legendary Stories is, you know, it's all that other stuff. So, Born and Raised Deathmatch Arena, Bleeds, Deathmatch Arena, yeah. It's killed, so the story is open to go in directions we meet them. I see. Okay. Yeah, I was just like, I thought it was just like a revenge kind of deal. Like he fights because it's all he knows. And the same goes with Betsy, right? And Betsy's just like, I literally just want to like get drunk and brawl and be that person. So OSW. Sorry, I'm also trying to do English here while I'm geeking out over lore, so don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. Warriors, Valor, Steelblade. But yeah, I'd hope. I don't know where to exactly find them all as of right now, but definitely definitely hoping to maybe try and compile them together or something. Weren't viewed a lot. Isn't those okay? Okay, yeah, I read them, but I guess like to be fair, I mean it's a couple cents ago. I try to keep like if there are heroes that I'm really like in deep or what the hell am I trying to say? Characters that I really resonate with, I tend to keep a lot of their lore deep in my head. Like I know the entirety about the Uprising, and like Phi and Dromai being raised together, you know, and then the Imperial attack on their village, and then Dromai growing up with the Drakai and Phi still fighting for the Volkai, and that whole like Uprising I have down to almost a T. I just don't know like a couple general names, but I definitely wanted to. I know, but I also know like Heavy Hitters was also a set that was not as lore heavy, and as obviously because like there was the loss of the team for the most part, and there wasn't a whole lot of like backing to it. And by the time there was, you know, you were already moving on to Mistveil, right? So, which also, I don't know if I gave you props on Mistveil yet either, but Mistveil was amazing to read. So. Victor's a little more interesting. Yeah, I'd assume. The fact that Victor quite literally was just like, yo, I'm not gonna fight. He's just like, yo, here's some gold. You can just take the W. I'll move on. But I can't wait. I think Victor is a very interesting character. I'm very curious to see what we learn about him and his ties with Solana, because he just seems like a giant asshole. But he obviously has something more to him than just like, oh, I'm just a rich kid. Like he's kind of like pompous and feels like he can do it, and then if he can't, he just like pays people off, right? So very, very cool. I definitely want to take some time and overlook the lore again. I might even make like, I don't know. I always get told that when I'm like actually trying to, my voice is a very soothing voice, and so I thought about doing like ASMR but reading the stories. So that might be a thing I do as a fun little thing here. Now we're a proper team. We've made an internal intention to give every single hero who hasn't had a spotlight be given their moment in the light, or future characters and revisit one more. That's awesome. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. Oh, nice. Perfect. So I'll go ahead and I'll probably be doing something like that then for sure, because it's something that I've been wanting to do, just because I like storytelling. I like the concept of storytelling and like bringing this lore to the, you know, to the people. And so, you know, that way at least the other thing is that if people want to catch up on lore, I'm sure I'm not the first person to try and do that, but at least I do have quite a bit of a following to where like it's at least tied to a bigger account, as to which if I just do like an audiobook reading of the lore that's currently on each hero, then that way, in case people would rather read it or rather listen to it than read it, I have the videos up for that. So that'll help you guys out too, I'm sure. But I'm no voice actor, but it'll certainly give me something fun and interesting to do while I while I continue to deep dive into the lore. But it's good to know that each hero is going to be getting their, you know, their comeuppance. They're going to be back into it, really showing in full force their backgrounds and their lore. The stories recorded as I think they want to do that style. Oh yeah, okay, sounds good. Yeah. Oh man, that'd be so great. Again, Slim. The Rosetta lore that we have so far, at least from at least even just from those first 3. From the ones that were just released. Incredibly well written. I don't think I've seen... I think this is probably the first time, maybe not the first time, but like, again, like I resonated so well with the characters. I felt like I was in a tale listening to this, and it was better than it was just like, oh, bad guys just trying to overthrow Arya. Like Acilio and Aurora coming in at the end and being like, hey, by the way, there's a bigger evil happening, but what's going on over with Candlehold? And like Melody, we get Melody introduction in the lore because of that last chapter there. Like, that's cool. I genuinely thought Melody was a character we were not going to go anywhere near for like the rest of forever. I thought Melody came out in TCC and everybody was just, it was just gonna be like, yeah, she's just a bard, but like she's like besties with Aurora. So cool. This is so cool. It's so cool. I'm geeking. Here. Genius Yaro Valda and Arya B team. Oh my god. And that was the other thing too. When I saw Jarl in that last frame, that last picture, I don't know who does that art, by the way. Is that Sam Yang who does all that art there? All the like half unfinished like artist brushstroke stuff. Because when I saw the Jarl there, I was just like, yo, are we getting Jarl? We need to be getting Jarl. I would kill for Jarl right now. So it'd be a lot of fun. I'm just excited. I'm excited for the future of Flesh and Blood, and it sounds like you guys have, you've got a team back. The team's back in action, full force, trying to really just push the envelope of an interesting lore. I know we already talked about, how you were hoping for a bigger, more intricate, what do you call it? Like lore book and like a deep dive into that kind of stuff. And so I'm just very excited for the future. Definitely want to get my hands on the next lore book that comes out. That we'll talk about, obviously, everything that is in there. But that would be, going to be such a flavorful win there, I'll tell you. Gets ready to near full, so it has that imagination feeling. I like it. I like it a lot. Sam Yang always killing it, though. He's always killing it. The art direction for the game has always been so great. As I was saying earlier, like, still gotta know where this is. Like, what is this? Still gotta know. Like, Drone of Brutality, this is just... so cool. So cool. It's interesting to see Drone, too. Like, Drone... I'm happy that's in this bulk, because Drone is pretty sick. So... Sigil, Time Snap, Potion Snatch, Sigil. Gotcha. Boom. All right. Whoops. Aha. All right, Slim. Take care. Have a wonderful one. Again, thank you for your continued work into the Flesh and Blood storyline. It really does mean a lot. And I expect to see those reading videos sometime soon here, because I would certainly like to go ahead and get that going for you guys, so you have something to point to for in case somebody wants an audio reading. Yeah. Okay, drones. So it's pretty cool. We got all these drones in here too. So Epot, Potion of Strength, Sigil. I need to collect photos of those letters. Yeah, right? Dude, it's so cool. I think I've only ever read 3 of them. I don't even know where the rest of them are. I don't even know. I don't even know where they're located. but it's just cool that there's several different like parchment sheets. Like, I'd love to see them all together and talk about it. But I'm sure that's what's happening, right? I mean, like, as people are getting their stuff sent out. Yeah. Yeah, there's like 2 or 3 I've seen. But I haven't seen them anywhere else. Alright. That's the stuff for buyers. That's the stuff for this. Alright, next up, I want to look at this box. This box says Arcane Unlimited rares. What do we have in this box? Well, wouldn't you know? Arcane Unlimited rares. That's crazy. Okay, Runeblade. What came in here? Wizard, Runeblade, Ranger, and Mechanologist. So, Wizard, Mech, Wizard. Oh boy. Didn't even know it was a card. Man, I bought all these Aether Spindles too. So I bought all these freaking wizard cards from Arcane Rising because I was like, oh, I'm not, you know, I'm gonna try and get them so I have them in case I want to play something like Kano. Now I'm just giving them. I knew. Should never buy bulk. Never ever buy bulk ever. Just ask somebody to give it to you. If you're gonna buy it in the full deck. Whoa, tape cover. Cover. Okay. Boop. These Arena's Prayers are pretty good too. These rare, or these red Arena's Prayers. These are how I won my matches in my pro quest, my first pro quest I went to, is I was doing full on red line Dromai and I was playing Irina's Prayer. Good. So everything that I may remember place that. Nice. There you go. There you go. You get to keep a little bit of that. Because especially for the help, like if I appreciate the help. If anybody's like, yeah, I'll help out into this, like, my God, gladly, please help me. Problem here is that these are not organized by class, so I'm gonna have to take a little bit of extra time with these. Getting like reduced to rune chance and stuff though, which is really, really nice. Plunder runs. Take aims, those are gonna be good for. These are all just cards I can definitely put into my like armory decks and just bring their power up significantly. Got the Savage Feasts, I've got the Take Aims and all that stuff. One of those trays for sure. Some good tunes or something. Maybe an auto book to go. Yeah, that's what I like to do. I don't have my headphones on right now because I don't need to like listen to the music. The music is mainly for you guys. But yeah, normally if I'm doing this, it's like, you know, get things together and kind of make it like a, you know, something I just got to tackle. And even if I tackle like a little bit of it, I feel good. As long as it's like, if you can do it chunks at a time, it's certainly going to be easier, because there's no way I'm getting this all done today, but I would like to get most of it done where I can throw out a good few of like, where's that other box? I threw it down here. Dang it. Boxes like this. As much as I want to keep boxes like this, I don't need them because I just upgrade them to be 5,000 count boxes. So make work drives nice. All right, well, you said it, boss. You said it. I'll gladly go ahead and do that. How do you think one would enjoy that? Do you think if I went through every page of lore for the hero and then went into side stories specific to that hero, or do you think I should do like one story page per video? How do you think it should be done? Because I feel like if I just did, let me see, let's go to their website and just see how it's all set up, right? Also, let's double check this because I'm not sure if I'm at. Well, we're not. Okay. Flesh and blood. Behind on the story page. Okay, so like if I go to a hero, and let's say I click on a hero. Let's say Bolton, for instance. We go to Bolton, we go to story. So there are 3 stories for Bolton that are like based around Bolton. But it's more so his sworn to protect, which is his first one here. Protect his people from the horrors of war. But then we have the Dusk Till Dawn, which is Dusk Till Dawn is the set later on. So it includes Bolton, but it's not a Bolton story specifically. So if we went and go checked out maybe something like Dash maybe? So Dash's story, she's got the Stroke of Genius, Needle and Haystack, Full Steam Ahead, and then Dash IO has different story based around she's got Synthetic Futures in there. So I'm sure the stories I could probably do as their own separate thing. Because if we do, so like the Dusk Till Dawn stuff, you have Unity and Light, Falling in Darkness, and then Anointed in Shadow. I realize I'm not showing anything here. So Unity and Light, Falling in Darkness, Anointed in Shadow. These are all stories that came out with Dusk Till Dawn. Dynamic Man, System Failure, Synthetic Futures, and then Protocol Aperion is all from Bright Lights. Then you have Golden Sun, Another Day, Another Title, Untamed, Unbroken, Thirst for Revenge, Deathmatch, Wrecking Ball. These are all from Heavy Hitters. These are all, the part 1 through part 4 are all from Part the Mistveil. And then, of course, you have the Roots of Change, Essence of Decay, and Seeds of Renewal. And then the Bloody Sands here for the end of the Deathmatch Arena. So I could theoretically make them into, like, I could theoretically make them, because I want to make them episodic, but then put them into playlists. I think that might be the better idea, is to make them episodic. So like if you want to look at like Heavy Hitters lore, like the lore of the Heavy Hitter set, we can do one for the Golden Sun, and then like we can do like all 5 of these and then just like make them all separate episodes, but then put them in a Heavy Hitters lore playlist. The same we can do with this, right? We can even put the Bloodied Sands in the Heavy Hitters lore playlist. Because if we go back to lore heroes and we go to Betsy's lore story. Yeah, she's got all this stuff here into her story, but does not have anything in regards to, let's see, Live Fast, Fight Hard, Raise Hell. So if we go to lore stories and then we go to Deathmatch Wrecking Ball, oh, it's the same story. It's the same story. Okay. So that's the only story we have for Betsy. But if we do go to her about page, we have this too here, right? So we can do like this little intro thing. Betsy is living her best life. And go like, let's see how we make it sound for this thing without the music. Hold on. If anybody gets ASMR from low whispering, let me know. And see if that works. But we'll do something like, the desert's heat is whipped into the arena as a sandstorm buffets the city. Patrons huddle under the roof of the Grinning Boar Cantina, gathering the courage to venture into the storm and head home. Suddenly, a towering logger from the forward camps crashes headfirst into the bar's floorboards. I told you, Hank, don't mess with Betsy, sighs Ebba, the owner. The logger looks up at the woman who had thrown him to the ground, a towering titan of bone and muscle mass. As he collects his teeth, she hoists him up by the collar and with one hand and sets him back on his feet. A big smile widens across her flushed face as she laughs at how hard he had hit the floor after she headbutted him. Slamming her fist into the bar and guffawing, Betsy yells, "Now that's done. How about a drink?" A renowned gladiator, Betsy has become a major contender in the arena. The decade she spent on the streets after being thrown out by her drunken father and deadbeat mother has seen her accumulate a dozen battle scars and a reputation for excess. Unfazed by the hand she'd been dealt as a teenager, Betsy grew up alongside the other abandoned youth of the arena, in constant running clashes with arena guards and tavern owners. The event that had propelled Betsy to fame occurred during a fierce match against the notorious opponent Marcus Mauler Monroe. In a stunning display of skill, she'd turned the tide, landing devastating blows that had left Mauler reeling. When Marcus had attempted to cheat to win, Betsy had defeated him with an onslaught of heavy strikes, securing her victory. The audience had erupted in cheers, solidifying Betsy's status as a legend in the deathmatch arena. These days, she is often seen bursting through the front doors in various taverns. Fresh from an arena victory, she orders everything until the bar is dry and her purse is empty, having drank and gambled on everything from arm wrestling to card games. In this hurricane of hedonism, Betsy can sometimes be found leaning against the bar, sipping on a keg and speaking to the pendant she carries around her neck. Carved on the side of it are the words "Little Terrors," and anyone that would dare touch or even look at it usually finds themselves flying out a tavern window. Betsy spends her days reveling in the city's many pleasures, with each moment of indulgence fueling her next big win. From the turbulence and uncertainty of her arrival in the city, she's found a home in these brief instances of joy and extravagance. She has made a vow to live by the ethos that defines her. Live fast, fight hard, and raise hell. And that's a story. So if that did anything for you, listener, or listeners, maybe plural, yeah, I'll do that. But that's kind of a cool thing. That's something I'd like to do. I'll probably end up doing that in like certain tales or sets or something like that, because I really want to just like double down on seeing that and going from there. So, but that'll be good. And get those. I can do that as an unpaid individual and a lover of the lore. But I'm sure I'm not the only one to have done that. I'm sure I'm not the first person to go, can I just read the lore? I'm sure somebody had to have done it. I bet. You got it. You got it. As our current first and only channel member, you get to make a lot of the calls here, boss. Just know. As much as you might not think you do, because I want to make sure that you and anybody else who is looking to become a channel member is enjoying the content that I bring out, because that's the whole purpose of me making content, is that you all enjoy it. So I will gladly do something like that if that is something that the people want. As long as it doesn't make you fall asleep in the middle of the road. I found a video a while back. Dude, read the whole lore book. Was pretty good. Dude, I would love to read the whole lore book. I actually might, because you can find the whole lore book online. So now, I mean, you're not. Don't get me wrong. You're not in charge. I mean, I make the final say, but I want this to be like a commemorative thing. You know, you're giving me your hard-earned money every single month, and I know it's just in support and not to be like a part of like the head of the thing, but just know that it's something that I appreciate dearly, and I'm just going to make sure you know that. As long as you know. As long as you know it's something that you appreciate, that you are appreciated every single day by a random person on the internet. That is all that matters. So, let me see here. Okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, there you go. Okay. Well, I don't think it put me to sleep either, especially if it's something that's like really, really like well done. I think the only thing I need to do is I need to figure out what I want to do for the like music. So I want like some of them to have like nature sounds or like have like dynamic music for the thing, but World Undone, the narration was quite dry. I put my coworker to sleep every time, book was very good. I'll have to see what it's all about. But I have often been told several times that I have a voice for narration, and so I figured I should capitalize on that in case anybody wants to, you know, if people are cool listening with my voice or listening to my voice on a regular basis, then I might as well do something that will benefit the entirety of the world with it and not just speak into nothing. Whoop. Aha. Okay, so these are all yellow. Generic. Okay. Gosh, I wish this was here. Oh, the Great War. Ah, okay. If there's now I just want to read those books that everybody was talking about during the last stream where we talked about Warhammer, the Horus Heresy. Turns out my friend does have like the first like 10 books or something. I was like, he's probably got most of them. But that'd be a fun read. Alright, we're going fast. Fast is the play here. Alright. Even if I just get through the small stuff here, that's going to be pretty rad. I'll be happy with that. Whoa. These are like dusty. These must have been in here for a really long time. They're like dusty. That is wild. You know, no kidding. No kidding. They're doing a lot of work. Honestly, it's like, and it's so funny because like you'd imagine it's my shoulder doing a lot of this moving and everything and like moving stuff around, but it's really this arm. This arm and this, they're going. But I'm determined to at least clear out a few. I have a box of possibly foils here. I have another box of something unmarked, 2 unmarked boxes, and then 2 booster boxes of stuff. So once those are all cleared out, Chris, I think we'll be in a pretty good position. But thank you for looking out for me. I appreciate you. You know what? Let's do here together, folks. We're gonna do one of these. We're gonna do some wrist exercises. We're gonna do one of these. Hopefully you guys don't hear my cracking in my wrists. We're gonna do one of these. Everybody with me now. Exercising. I realized I turned off the music. Ah! That's better. Now it's not weird. Yep. But you get your stretches in. Even if you're not sorting cards. Right, but we're on the last little bit of the arc rares that I see here, so should hopefully be not too much there. There. Get the same sorting tray. Dude, this thing was sick. I'm so happy I bought this. I remember I was organizing these things like A through Z, just like flat on a table, and I wanted to die. They don't fit cards with sleeves. Oh, yeah, no, that is a little unfortunate. I think there are ones that you can get that are pretty cool. They're not like, they're not dove in like this. They're like, it's on like a plane. So you can have them like stacked up like this. Like this. Like that or something. I can't remember. They look like dice or something, or like not like dice. I can't remember what it is. There's something, but it's pretty cool. But I saw it when I was at the con like yesterday. I was just at a convention and I saw somebody using it, and I'm just like, oh, that's a really, really cool sorting tray. But I think it's more so for display than it is for sorting, but obviously you can use it for both. So, this one or the one that I saw? Because the one that I saw went all the way down through, A through Z, and then it had like some extra stuff too. Because I don't think it might have been 26. Because this one this is not a full alphabet. That's the thing that makes me upset. Is this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Already stupid because I got these things here. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Like Y, Z is gonna have to be down here. So it's not a full like A through Z thing here, whereas like the one that I saw was A through Z the whole thing, and it was all uniform in how it was done. So that's what I liked about it. This, on the other hand, I make it work, but it's not 26. It's not 26 direct slots. The other thing with this one that I don't like, that I liked with the one that I saw at the con yesterday, was that these trays up here, deep, right? They can fit a lot in here. These ones, not so deep. You can see there's a significant jump in depth between there, and you don't even see this one down here. The ones down here are really, really, you can't fit as many down here. So those are good. But this definitely got the job. I think this was like $10 or something. I don't know. I can't even remember how much I paid for it. But it was worth it for the price when I had nothing. But if I end up doing this like professionally and I have to do this every single day of my life, I want one that's got all 26 letters on it. Whoops. And are all the same depth. I think the same depth thing is kind of the more important thing. Especially just because like right here, this is my S slot. And S is the most used letter in all of TCGs. It's always S. Always the most S cards. So it's like S and like C and D are some of the most like used letters. So C and D being up here, rad, right? But S is down here, and it doesn't really do me a whole lot. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Not ergonomic, this thing, I'll tell you what. It's not about the... This is a $10 sorter that is not... It gets the job done, but it gets the job done if you're like at a small scale kind of deal, but definitely not my favorite sorter. I thought these were going to be in order for a little bit. Cute. Alrighty. Use for dot hack enemy. Dot hack enemy. This is a dot hack card game? Yeah, absolutely. Dang, I didn't even know there was a dot hack card game. Is it like still an active game? It can't be, right? Probably some old Bandai shit they never actually finished. Died, that's what I figured. Man, dot hack. I still have to finish the dot hack GU series, the game series for dot hack GU. Like to get that done. Finish all that. Oh wow, $10 a box. Holy jeez. That's a lot. Well, I mean, not a lot, I should say. Now, does it go off of the original dot hack sign, or is it dot hack root? What series is it based off of? Do you know? Or is it just like all of them? Welcome to the world. Alrighty, let's go. Okay, so yeah, sign in roots. Okay, wait a minute. Ha, see, you almost got me. You see that shit? Pedal or cognition. Pedal, cognition. I know there's more cards here than this. Yeah. I was like, wait a minute. Aether Sync. Pedal. Freaking Mechanologist cards being only one color sometimes. Weird as hell. They were like, fuck it, let's get a master set and play. Yeah, right? I mean, if it's super easy to get, like, you know what I came across recently was somebody was making a YouTube video on Duel Masters. And I know Duel Masters is still going on in Japan, but it was cool for people to look at it and be like, wow, like this is like Duel Masters is a game that like is still going on. But like it's no longer a thing in the West, but I played it back in the day. I played like with base set Duel Master stuff until it all got stolen from me. But I had it. And it was really, really cool. Okay. 6:43. Kinda late, but not like super late. Aether sinks are only yellow. Ignition nodes are only blue. Convention amplifiers are only red? Convection amplifiers. Yeah. Well, that's silly. Ah. Well, that is certainly a valiant effort there, because pretty cool. If you get if there's a Sayo card, I would love to I'd love to friggin' check that out. Because Sayo is like most of my like high school edgelord, like who I wanted to be. Sasuke, but in a video game. Man. Alright, these ones here. Take aim. Take cover. Over the tip. Silver, take cover, take aim. I'm gonna go crazy, go stupid, go crazy, go stupid. See if I mess it up. Silver, cover, silver, take aim, cover. Whoa. We're going ghost. We're going ghost. We got this. Because count how many times I fuck this up. Probably won't. Wouldn't be that bad at this. Whoa, whoa, hold on. See that? I felt it. I felt it in the back of my hand. I was like, there's no way. No way I said I would never mess it up, and then I messed it up. Crazy how that works. No, Haseo, Haseo. He's from the PS2. He's from Dot Hack Roots. It's probably not from Sign. Or no, I know it's not from Sign, but he's from the series that came after Sign. He's from Dot Hack GU games. Alright, let's check my work. Yeah. Dang. Dang. I wasn't super big into Sign, so I never ended up finishing it, but Roots was really cool. And I didn't finish Roots either, but when Dot Hack GU came out, and GU was just Roots, but the video game, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna check that. Yeah. Okay. What does take cover even do? There's all these cards that I just like. I feel like I've seen them before, but I just don't like know what they do. It's just reload. Oh, it's a D-react says reload. This might be good. Are you kidding me? 0 for 4 D-react with his reload? There's a stink below with a effect for Rangers. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Who's to say? Who's to say? All right. Right? Like, I think that sounds pretty good. Okay. Reduce. Oath. Reduce. Oath. Reduce. RS. ROS. SORSOSS Boom. That was quick. Quick and easy with the Rune Blade stuff. The best part is that the way we organize it, it apparently gets in place in its color-corrected order for the most part, so... that's really good. Blade Assault. Ah, man, I'm so excited for Rosetta. It'll be so fun. All right. Stir, absorb. Stir, aether. Stir, aether, stir, aether, aether. These absorbent aethers seem to be going really, really well in Blaze, which is kind of cool. Yeah, right. Yeah, because what? I mean, Illusionist wasn't introduced till Monarch, right? And there's been tons of cards of all that, so... Did... Right? Yeah, Runeblade... I think Runeblade and anything Draconic is my, like, big hype thing. Like, that's where, like, I would like to keep playing, is just, like, Runeblade and then any of the Draconic heroes that catch my eye. But, the second there's a Draconic Runeblade, I'm freaking in. I am so incredibly in, it's not even funny. Like, that's what I want. I want a Draconic Runeblade. Draconic Runeblade would be so sick. I mean, obviously, Viserai is from Volcor and is a Runeblade, but he's not a Draconic Runeblade. Round up the small ones. There you go. I'm also rounding up small ones. I need the Majestics, believe it or not. That's what I'm trying to figure out, is getting the Majestics. But I just need one of each. I just want them for the master set. I don't need a play set of them. Yeah, absolutely. Did you already get all your... Well, I'm assuming yes. You already got all your dusts. I'm just starting to get mine in the mail now. So okay. 2 foil sets, 1 for spec. There you go. Yeah, let's hope the spec is worth it. Oh yeah, the cold foil burn them all is a great one. L E L E E. Plunder Run, Life for Life, Plunder Run, Chanting Melody, Arena's Prayer, Plunder Run. I remember they were going to turn this card into a ward. They didn't do that. Whoop, hold on. Calm down now. I have an extra Storm Cold Foil. Ooh. How much are those Cold Foil Storms going for? Because that might be something I need to pick up. Well, actually, there's no even reason to play Storm. Just kidding. Unless you're playing her in LL. I was just like, you can't even play Storm if you wanted to, because she's living legend with Storm. So... $3, let's go! Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, baby. $3 Storm Sandakai, cold foil. You're out your fucking mind. That shit's gonna be crazy. Whoa. Oh, I bet. I'd like to start getting assigned cards too. But I want to get like the cards in my deck signed. Not collectible cards. I'd rather have those be like APs or something. Plunder, Enchanted, Plunder, Arenas, Life for Life. Yeah, the weapon's a pretty good deal. Nice. nice. I hung out with Mara for a little while when we were at a min-max event. She wasn't playing in it, but she had just like essentially gotten her name for herself as like the, you know, the red line Dromai build stuff. And she was there vending. And I was like, man, I should get something signed by her. I didn't even think about it. Didn't even think about it. But at the time, I didn't think about it, I should say. Obviously, I thought about it. It's wild to think this came out in Arc. I'm just realizing that. This card came out in Arc. Irina is Bolton's wife. Like, nobody knew who this was when the set came out. Maybe the goal is to play Irina's Prayer in... maybe you play Irina's Prayer in... Oh. What you do? At the goal? Let's play drum and play drum. Let's play this list. I don't have the Crown of Providence. Yeah, that's how I did it too. Because back then, Crown of Dominion was like $10 or something, and I was like, "Wow, $10! Like, that's a freaking steal. I'll go ahead and take that all day." Then I proceeded to do just that. Your first L pull? Nice. There you go. I think my first L pull was actually Tectonic Plating, but it was in like 2022. I bought a bunch of prize wall packs. When I was at Calling Indianapolis, I got some stuff there. This is Uprising. This is all Uprising? So far, this is a bunch of bulk. Yeah, I think this might be all Uprising. Uprising foils in this economy? God, what a beautiful friggin' these. It's a gorgeous rainbow foil. Gotta say. I wonder if there's cold foils in here somewhere. Oh, the glacial horns in rainbow foil? Hello? A lot of really pretty cards in rainbow foil in Uprising. Well, a lot of it is just like, you know, the fire. Still very cool. All right, these are all... Oh, damn it. Yeah. Oh, Indy, that's close. Yeah. Oh, really? There you go. Well, that's good. I'll have to keep that in mind. We've got a few of them in here, I think. I passed a few. Do. Just love the art in here. Oh, nice. Yeah, no, I used to live in Illinois, and so back then I was like, oh, cool, it's like a 2-3 hour drive from my house to Indy, and so that's when I went to Indy. I can make an entirely different master set for Uprising in here. All these cards. And the ones I already have. There's one card in the back here that's got a freaking sleeve on it. I'm curious what it is. It's just a flex. What the hell are they cooking out there? That smells good as hell. Holy shit. Oh, we don't need the sleeve, so. So this is Uprising. Do I care about this yet? Probably not. Really? Oops. I don't really love to have to do this real quick, but let me just double check what else. This is Bright Lights foils. Let's go. That's what I'm looking at. That's good stuff. More Bright Lights foils. These all Bright Lights foils? Nope, they're also Dynasty foils. Okay, hold on. Hold. Now we gotta separate the foils by set. Chill. Dynasty foils are sick. Good to get these, now that we know the Dynasty was pretty short printed. So, love to see that. I'm not going to say really it's short printed. I feel like it was just averagely printed. Yeah. Yeah, very curious to see when that will ever happen. So pretty, my god. Pretty cards, yeah! Foil frickin' Spellfray stuff. That's what I like to see. Foil Aether Quickenings, foil Beaten Trackers. What else? What else do you have in here? Foil Steel Braids. Those are great. These are great for Commoner. Nice. It'll come to fruition at some point here, I'd imagine. The Quicksilver Daggers also being in here is pretty important as foil. A lot of rainbow. Oh, here we go. Whoop. We got more Dynasty here. Whoops. Got 2 red rainbow foil boom grenades. That's what I like to see. More Dynasty assassin stuff. What I like to go for. Just in case Arachne ever becomes super crazy, you can foil of everything in the set. They're Dynasty hyperdrivers, Dynasty crankshafts. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I don't think it'd go anything above $1 for sure. I think you're right on that point, but Outsiders foils, yeah. That's not foil. You're not foil? Okay, let's see. We got more Outsiders here. There we go. We got some Wreck Havocs in foil. Virulent Touches and sleeves for some reason. Rainbow foil though, right? This one is rainbow foil. There must have been in a deck of his at some point here. Virulent Touch, Razor's Edge. Card that should see more play, but doesn't. There's a whole deck over here that's in sleeves. I didn't even realize. Okay. Wither, get you out of there. Must be like an Arachne deck or something. I got a whole bunch of sleeves. It was either that or it's used just to protect the cards, right? Like that's the purpose of the sleeves in most cases. So, okay, ink. Oh, that's okay. 0 for 3 pump with stealth. If only there were heroes in the meta that cared about stealth. Yeah, right. If only there were heroes in the meta that cared about stealth. If only that were the case. Okay. So we're probably going to end the stream here after I'm done with this pile. Because I have dinner. So I'm going to go eat dinner. We're out there cooking dinner. So looks like we just have some more outsider stuff in foil. Looks like it was just everything here. That was this. It would be sick would be a frickin' Majestic hiding in some of this. That'd be crazy. There are parts of me though that really are just like, I kind of want to get like a full rainbow foil version of a deck, but I also don't really like care enough for that. Yeah. I really want to make an ASC deck. Well, deck you can't go back. Yeah. Well, my issue is that foiling the deck is good, but it's a problem when you're trying to like, well, not really. You're trying to rainbow foil out even stuff from like crew. It's not bad. It's when you're trying to like cold foil stuff out. It's a problem. But it's they curl. Like I can't get over this. I'd have to like keep my deck in such a secure place at all times in order for me to not have anything curl. So I don't know. I don't know what I do. Real quick though, I just want to check to see what's in this box. And then we'll go. Check what's in this box and then we'll go. We'll be ready to go. What's in here? Wow, okay, this is HP 1. This is all HP 1. Is it? It's all HP 1. So that's fun. That's a cool little thing. So, alright, sick. More stuff for me there. Curling, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can double sleeve them, sure. So, you know, that's always my plan, is especially with the deck that I'm planning to bling out, is I want to double sleeve it. But, like, doesn't happen all the time, so. But that's fine. It's fine. All right, we'll figure it out. If I really love a deck enough to where I'm like, yeah, I could rainbow foil this whole thing and it'd be fine. We'll see, right? But I am going to get out of here. I'm going to go eat some dinner, and then I'll probably do a little bit more stuff here. Try to get some videos. Jonathan, I don't know if you've been watching them, by the way. I do have, you know, you get to watch the podcasts on Mondays compared to everybody else, which is on Wednesday. So not sure if you're aware of that, but I'm going to try and get a podcast done tonight. So that way you can listen to that tomorrow before everybody else, or anybody who becomes a channel member can do so. And then I have a couple more other things that I need to go get done, and we'll hopefully finish by the end of tomorrow. And then I should be set up for the entirety of the week. And then I can just continue on that stuff. So thanks for being awesome. Thanks for supporting the channel. Everyone who visited today during the live stream, thank you so much. If you're watching the VOD right now, thank you so much. Oh, there you go. Sick. Sounds good. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. You've all been wonderful and amazing. And we're going to continue our fantastic journey here in the Flesh and Blood as time goes on. So let me know if there is anything that you guys like in the comments below. You know, if you guys enjoy these streams to listen to every now and again, I'm more than happy to go ahead and do that. And of course, I want to get more lore stuff down for you guys as well, and that'll be fun. So Thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate your support. If you have not already, please like the video down below by hitting the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Again, we are almost at 2K. So once we hit 2K, I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm not sure on what yet. And then just keep being awesome, right? Keep having fun in the flesh and blood. That's all I care about. So thank you all so much. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you all in our next video. All right, everybody. Nerd out.